J Project Clothing Shop has been a sublimation company for a long time. We have evolved by proving quality and top-notch products for our customers. The design jerseys are carefully examined and printed in a quality machine that produces a fast printing, the biggest machine in the printing industry. In the sewing section, all the sewing experts use quality thread, needles and machine to make the product good-looking and durable. We customize clothing and sportswear in full sublimation. What are you waiting? Visit us now. J Project Clothing Shop has been a sublimation company for a long time. We have evolved by proving quality and top-notch products for our customers. The design jerseys are carefully examined and printed in a quality machine that produces a fast printing, the biggest machine in the printing industry. In the sewing section, all the sewing experts use quality thread, needles and machine to make the product good-looking and durable. We customize clothing and sportswear in full sublimation. What are you waiting? Visit us now.
And welcome back inside the EOC Gymnasium dito po sa Prosperidad, Agusan del Sur. And you're now watching the Bracket A action sa pagitan po ng defending champions, the Davao Eagles, against the Caragol ng Caraga Region. We thank you for watching sa ating live coverage from J Project Sports. Ako po si Ria Alonsagay at makakasama ko po si Ron Japet Mena. We thank you for watching sa ating live coverage. So we thank you for watching sa ating live coverage sa ating live coverage of the 66 Palarong Pambansa. And here comes Pellegrino on this first attempt of the game. Materbonia gets it right back, scores and won. So itong si Rene Baterbonia wants to have a bounce back performance after a poor showing kahapon, but he had those great rebound plays kahapon, itong si Rene Baterbonia.
Yep, exactly, Ray. This is another day, another opportunity for our basketball boys secondary to showcase what they have right now. DAVAO with a lot of challenges na kanila na face kahapon, especially they were down by a man kahapon. So but they try to look to bounce back on that.
So here comes Caraga, who scored their first field goal of the contest. So a tall task ahead as they're gonna face off against the defending champions ng ating high school boys basketball tournament.
Yeah, it's the defending champion and the home team battling it out. So basically a lot of fans showed out for either of the teams. Feel like na walang home court advantage dito kasi ang dami ding fans nito from Davao. Kasi kapitbahay lang naman dito sa Region 13.
Halos wala ng bakante.
And
Again.
I saw kanina pagpasok ko dito, ang taas ng linya. Umabot na doon sa halfway ng ating highway.
And that three-pointer rims out from Matt Cayetano. And by the way, may mga tao pa na andyan pa sa labas. They're still waiting na makapasok dito sa ating playing venue.
Yeah. Yun nga, pagpasok ko kanina, ang haba pa ng pila. And they're having like crowd control para hindi masyadong maging chaotic dito sa loob.
And that speaks to the huge support of our basketball fans dito po sa probinsya na Agusan del Sur.
Yep. And the crowd really showed out. And Caraga kahapon, they won against Zamboanga. And their matchup, it was the all-red battle. Yung dalawang teams kahapon, puro color red yung jersey.
Cayetano, difficult catch. Ball knocked loose and ball will stay here para dito sa Davao Eagles. So our games dito sa ating basketball tournament will be officiated by the DepEd Basketball Referees Association.
Yep.
And Pellegrino able to track it down para dito sa Davao Eagles. He had a triple-double kahapon. And he led the way para dito sa Davao Eagles. Ito si Maki Pellegrino. Free is good!
Maki Pellegrino, the player of the game yesterday, picked up where he left off. Another three-pointer. He was 4 out of 9 kahapon. And now, first attempt from the three. It's good.
So itong si Maki Pellegrino wants to have his good rhythm from beyond the arc. Ito, three-point shot from Caraga. And that rims out. And Sanoria with the rebound. Here comes Rices Bayenting. He wants to push the tempo. Bayenting. Pellegrino thought about it. Good closeout by Sichon. The push shot is good.
And Maki Pellegrino again showing out big time here. 5 quick points for Mr. Maki, for MP.
So 8-2 para dito sa Davao Eagles.
Kahapon, the Davao Eagles had a poor start. They weren't really as dominant as they look. They are. Kaya they had around 14 hours of rest from their previous game kagabi. Kasi natapos yung laro nila around 7:30 p.m. And now what time is it? It's 9:30.
Here comes Maki Pellegrino, who scored 5 points in the quarter alone. Escalante, bibigay sa kanyang kakampi. And shot clock down to 5 seconds para dito sa Caraga. 2 to shoot here for Caraga, and that's a shot clock violation.
But that is still, interestingly, medyo nagpatuloy. The play went on despite the shot clock violation. Not sure about that.
Oo. Pero maganda pa rin yung simula for the Davao Eagles dito sa ating opening quarter.
Much better start, creating a bit more separation compared to their last game.
So tatawo muna ng timeout ang CARAGA ng CARAGA. So magandaan dito ang simula for the defending champions, the Davao Eagles, as they're leading 8-4. Led of course by Maki Pellegrino with quick 5 points, 5 out of the 8 points for the Davao Eagles dito sa ating first quarter. Mayinting. Cayetano from the right side. 3-pointer on the way, misses. But Sanoria tracks down the offensive rebound. Sanoria, that ball was knocked away. Claverol with the steal.
Yep, Claverol, he was the player of the game kahapon. Had an excellent game. He was on target from the outside. But this time it's Russell. This is Russell hitting a 3-pointer. That's the first 3 of the game for CARAGA. And CARAGA now hitting their first mark from the outside. Bahinting thought about it.
Cayetano for 3. On the way, rims out. And Matt Cayetano having some struggles from beyond the arc kahapon. Baterbonia, lots of red shirts underneath him. And 2 free throws coming up for Rene Baterbonia.
Matt Cayetano 0 out of 4 from downtown today. But Rene Baterbonia, the work first down low.
Here's our sharpshooter moment hatid sa inyo ng J Project Loading Shop.
Yeah, Matt Cayetano went for the double. That led up to Russell open for the 3.
So 2 free throws for Rene Baterbonia, who is definitely one of the players to watch throughout this tournament from the Davao Eagles.
Yeah, the reigning MVP. Trying to defend his crown. The crown king.
Having an outstanding showcase last year sa Ilocos Norte, itong si Rene Baterbonia. He had a coming out party last year sa Ilocos Norte. So pasok yung pangalawang free throw. That's 9-5 para dito sa Eagles ng Davao Region. There's Russell, Claverol. Russell playing catch. Bibigay sa kanyang kakampi. 12 to shoot. Looks to break down the defense of Bayanban. Claverol, extra pass. And you can see the man-to-man defense. Russell for 3. Comes up empty. Rebound snatched away. And Baterbonia with a good save.
Yeah, good save. And look at Rene Baterbonia. He always clears the board, not allowing a lot of offensive rebounds. Reminds me of Rudy Gobert type of guy inside the paint with some shooting. But of course, Baterbonia, we know he can stretch the floor. He even hit the 3 kahapon, dalawa.
That's right. That's against Eastern Visayas.
Yeah, he joined the party of the 3-point barrage.
That's Aaron Luwage. Turns it over almost. Loose ball. And Luwage still has it. And a foul. Reach-in foul on CARAGA.
That's CARAGA's second team foul. Halfway through here, dalawang team fouls pa lamang ang nakukumit ng CARAGA. And no team fouls yet for Davao. Playing honest and good defense here.
It's about the foul management dito sa ating ball game na ito.
Yeah, that's very important in this type of competition, especially in the amateurs.
That's a Luwage 3-point attempt. Rebound, mapunta kang Abadjes.
Medyo malamig ang Davao from the outside. Kahapon, nagpaulan sila. Ngayon, medyo inaalat to start things off.
Almost a block shot from Aaron Luwage pero natawagan siya ng personal foul. And that means 2 free throws as that was a foul in the act of shooting against the Eagles ng Davao Region. So Claverol will be tested at the 15-foot line. There's Coach Jess Evangelio running the sidelines ngayong araw na ito. The champion head coach from last year's run sa Ilocos Norte.
Yeah, so I believe they had a very intimate huddle kahapon. They were very serious. They were very the talk was very serious para sa kanila kasi they saw a lot of loopholes sa kanilang gameplay kahapon. Especially they were also down. And update, Gian Bulasa is out for the remaining of the tournament. So hindi na makakabalik yung si Gian Bulasa. As per update ni magandang kaibigan natin na si Dan Eugenio, player spotted.
Ayun.
So he has I think a hairline fracture on his right leg, in his right ankle.
Sa right foot.
Alright,
Si Gian Bulasa. But hope for the best for this young player. At that 3-pointer won't go. Bayanban off the fadeaway. Jumper is right on target.
The hustle is there for Davao Region. Playing for those 50-50 balls which are very important in Aaron Bayanban all day long to shoot on that baseline.
Si Chon may tangan ng bola. Bibigay kang Russell. Escalante will set a pick. Able to free up Russell. Si Chon on the quick pull-up. Put back, hindi lang pumasok from Caraga Region.
A good extra effort to contest that shot. Hinabol talaga. And now bodies down.
And Bayanting able to come out of the pack. Maki Pellegrino in trouble. Fumbled the basketball, but that was last touched by Escalante.
10 on the shot clock here para sa Davao Eagles. Still plenty of time left.
Here's our elite play of the game. Hatid sa inyo ng J Project Clothing Shop on that fadeaway jumper from Aaron Bayanban. So 10 to shoot for the Eagles. Off the inbounds play, Bayanban side of the backboard. And that's a foul against the red shirts ng Caragold.
There's a holding foul on the rebound. Rene Baterbonia was fighting for a position. At yun nga, na-foul siya.
3.5 minutes to go in this opening quarter. This is our second game this Wednesday mula po dito sa Agusan del Sur. At papasok po si Al Damag, number 28 ng Davao Eagles as Rices Bayanting will take a breather sa Davao Eagles bench.
Al Damag was a big factor also kahapon off the bench, instant impact, and that is a costly turnover again. Maki Pellegrino with a bad pass.
That was a difficult angle sa pasa doon from Maki Pellegrino.
And Davao Region nag-iba na ang kanilang rotation for now. Kasi usually their first substitution coming off the bench, itong si Gian Bulasa, but of course he's already out of the tournament. At si Al Damag yung magiging backup point guard nila.
So will Al Damag stepping up if you're the Davao Eagles, as Gian Bulasa is out of the tournament with a foot injury. Russell with 14 to shoot. Now the right elbow guarded by Baterbonia. Badges bibigay sa kaniyang kakampi. That's Sichon with 7 to shoot. That's a turnaround. Top three! Gets it to fall!
Turn around with hand on his face.
But no problem para dito sa Team Caraga Region.
Caraga, it was a broken play, I would say, but they still find ways to make that one.
Pellegrino, Damag with the first touch from the outside. Estardante blocked by Sichon. And Claverol able to secure the basketball para dito sa Team Caragold. Sichon for the lead. Short. Rebound battle. Last touch by Baterbonia. So we're down to 2.5 minutes to go in this first quarter. So a tight contest dito sa ating EOC Gymnasium.
Caraga now fighting with all of their hearts. And they're also knocking down their shots. There's no easy shots na binibigay, but they really make those. Oh, what a block!
Block shot from Rene Baterbonia. Great help defense for the Eagles.
May bawi itong si Rene.
Pellegrino, that was stopped by Abadjes. And here comes Sichon all the way for the layup.
And the first taste of the lead here for the host region, the Caragold on a roll. This is an ongoing fight, 7-2 run.
a much needed boost para dito sa Caragold in front of their hometown crowd. Bayenting pulls up, jumper's good!
Look at the speed and the strength of Risus, the smallest guy on the floor with the biggest heart. Great use of the body, able to create the space, carves his way for that floater. Gets the lead back for the defending champs.
A minute and 45 remaining dito sa ating first quarter. Russell looking for the quick response for the Caragold. Escalante, top fadeaway over the outstretched arms of Baterbonia. Bayenting tracks down the rebound.
That's Maki.
That's actually Maki Peregrino with the basketball. Bayenting, extra pass. Estradante, medyo mababa yung pasa. Baterbonia, difficult catch.
Four
Gets
guys
it right
against
back.
him.
No. Rebound, scramble. Who has it? Up. That's Claverol. Wild sequence there and a foul on the Eagles.
Look at the defense of Caraga on that previous possession. 4 guys against Rene Baterbonia.
Here's our elite play of the game from Rises Bayenting, hatid sa inyo ng J Project Loading Shop.
But the swarming defense of Caraga, not allowing those paint points, those inside points para kay Baterbonia.
Oo, kasi every time Baterbonia receives the basketball on the offensive end, he got easily swarmed by the defense sa ilalim ng Caragold. So Baterbonia will take a rest as Shason and Repompo will check in off the bench. We have a minute and 15 remaining dito sa ating opening frame. And this is the third game for the Davao Eagles here in Bracket A. Russell with 20 on the shot clock. Ito, Claverol's knocked loose. And last touch by the Eagles.
12 on the shot clock for Caraga. Davao Eagles struggling to find their rhythm right now.
As magandang depensa na binibigay ng Caragold. 3-point shot from the corner and a foul. Let's see, that's against Caragold.
Yep. That's gonna be the 15th foul for the guys in red.
So they're over the limit itong Caragold. And that means free throws coming up para Quintao. Para kang Quintao, that's Elijah Quintao ng Davao Eagles will be tested at the 15-foot line. Knocks down the first free throw. So you can check J Project Loading Shop sa ating online shopping platform sa Shopee, Lazada at ng TikTok. So second free throw coming up. On the way, rattles it in for Quintao. Make it a 15-14 lead for the Eagles ng Davao Region. A highly competitive start run dito sa ating first quarter.
This is basketball. This is Palarong Pambansa basketball. Remember, these teams are the champion teams of their respective regions. So you expect nothing less but excellence on their gameplays.
That's Claverol off the back iron. Rebound on the back of Bayenting. Here comes the forward pass to Damag for the touchdown.
Bayenting, he's the captain for a reason. Gets the rebound, smallest guy on the floor with eyes, forward eyes on that outlet pass, and Damag does the finish.
It's about a 4 or 5 second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And a foul on the Eagles.
Yeah, binaba yung kamay. Magaling yung Davao Eagles on that kind of defense, those vertical legal position. But that time, nakita ko medyo binaba yung kamay, so that's gonna be a foul.
So last foul was on John Repompo. And 2 free throws for Abajes ng Team Caraga Caragold.
Si John Repompo, he's still grade 10, mag-grade 11 pa. So very, very young. So he still has 2 more playing years left if Davao continues their dominance in the Davao Region Athletic Association meet, the Davra meet.
Second free throw for Abajes, and he knocks down the second free throw. So Maki Pellegrino having an excellent ball game.
Excellent start for him. At ipapasok siya dito for the last possession as the Repompo. Papalitan muna. They will go for offense here in the last 10 seconds.
8 segundo natitira sa ating first quarter. Pellegrino bibigay ng pick. Si Quintao, Pellegrino frees up, 3-pointer, rims out.
That was a good shot by Maki.
Oo, that was a good possession,
Yeah.
pero hindi lang pumasok yung 3-point attempt from Maki Pellegrino. 0.3 of a second remaining. So
enough for some lob or quick catch and shoot.
So Davao will have possession. Alley-oop. The catch. Shot is up. Will that count?
I think so. They will count it. Good play. That was I was talking about. That was enough time for a lob pass and a quick catch and shoot.
So a great first quarter dito sa loob ng EOC Gymnasium here in Prosperidad, Agusan del Sur. So the defending champions, the Davao Eagles, still on top at the end of the first quarter. 19-13 ang ating talaan for the Davao Eagles. So we're about to start the second quarter of action mula po dito sa Prosperidad, Agusan del Sur. 19-13 na ating talaan para sa defending champions, the Davao Eagles. And once again, Maki Pellegrino coming off a triple-double performance last night against Eastern Visayas. Wants to step things up a notch here in their third game para dito sa Davao Eagles. Pellegrino thought about a three. Tracking a double team. Skip pass to Cayetano in trouble. Pabalik ang Bayenting. Quick pull-up. Jumper is up and out. Rebound tracked down by Sichon. At bola mapunta kang Russell. And he's trying to set up a play for the host team ng CARAGA region. Now Russell being played by Rices Bayenting. Claverol sets his feet.
Ooh.
Three-pointer.
There was some contact on that shot. Could have been a foul.
No whistle there.
Yeah, right in front of the referee. Oh, the referee will warn him for flopping. Saw the referee signal the flop.
So it's 19-13 pa rin ang Davao Eagles. So Rices Bayenting wants to start things off on a high note. Cayetano off the back iron, rebound, tracked down by Abajes. So kasama niya si Russell, Escalante, Claverol, and Sichon. Sichon may tanga na bola on the left side, gives it up to Russell. So they're gonna play catch here with 8 to shoot. Russell, balik ang Escalante, contested jumper, rebound battle.
It's already out. And Davao region really defending well without fouling. They're sticking to the nose of the shots of the jumpers, giving them very little space to see the basket.
So maraming mga contested shots from the CARAGA region thanks to the great closeouts from the Eagles.
Yep, closing out without fouling. That's what it makes it excellent. So first five back here.
Pellegrino on the push. Trying to get the offensive rebound. And a foul on Maki Pellegrino. And that's the first team foul for the Eagles ng Davao region. So it has been a defensive battle at this point, Ron, dito sa ating first half.
Yes, low scoring affair.
Russell. Ibigay kang Claverol. Thought about it. Sidestep, top three. Comes up short. Escalante trying to crush the boards and the foul called on the Eagles.
Yep, naunahan sa posisyon dun si Rene Baterbonia. Wasn't in the right position for the backs out. Kaya coming out of nowhere. That's gonna be a shooting foul also.
So first personal foul on Rene Baterbonia.
Escalante on the line. He also had a very solid game kahapon, playing his role, especially dun sa loob, doing the dirty works.
So solid game kahapon itong si Escalante against Zamboanga. As they won that in dominating fashion itong Team CARAGA Caragold. So 19-14 nating talaan for Team Davao Eagles. 2 minutes gone by dito sa ating second quarter. Cayetano.
Left open.
Open 3. That's another missed shot from Matt Cayetano.
Matt now is 0 out of 6 from the outside. He hasn't really made a lot of impact here. Partially blocked, I believe.
But a great save by Caragol. Another outside shot. And Baterbonia boxing out with another rebound. Maki Pellegrino now setting up a play off the hesitation move. Bank shot is missed.
Yeah, wala pang nakakashoot ng field goal dito. Only one free throw has been made. Only one free throw has been made here in the second quarter. We ended the first 13-19. Current score 14-19. Travel.
And as Russell lost control of his pivot foot as was trying to pass it off to his teammate. At natawagan ng traveling violation doon si Russell ng Caragol. So 7:19 to go in this second quarter. Now Pellegrino, the main ball handler for the Eagles. Cayetano, another missed 3. Rebound, mapunta kang Pellegrino. Another chance here. Another bank shot, another missed shot. And offense has gone cold for the Eagles ng Davao Region. 6:55 to go in the second quarter. So both teams are actually struggling on the offensive end. And Caragol looks to find their rhythm. And that's another missed shot from downtown, itong Caraga.
Yeah. Region 11 here. Remember, last game in the fourth quarter, they only scored 10 points against Eastern Visayas. And a little bit of a deja vu. Might be some fatigue factor here.
So 6:35 remaining dito sa ating second quarter. Pellegrino, titira mula sa labas. Even the threes are not falling for the Eagles ng Davao Region. Luwage, another missed shot from the mid-range.
Kung gaano sila kainit kahapon, ganun din sila kalamig ngayon.
Has been a different story in the first half for these two teams. Escalante finally makes the field goal for Caraga.
Yeah, almost halfway here. 4 minutes gone by. But that is still the first field goal for either of the teams.
19-16 para dito sa Davao Eagles. Pellegrino bibigay ng pick. Si Shason, Luwage mula sa kanto. Another missed 3-point shot.
And Davao Region falling in love with the threes. They might want to attack a little bit more here.
And Escalante hits the turnaround jumper. And the hosts are down by 1. 19-18 nating talaan, and it's now a 1-point game. And the Eagles looks to make a quick response. They have to improve their offense. Cayetano finally knocks down a 3-pointer.
Yeah, you know it was going in. It was just right behind us. Kitang-kita, Matt Cayetano perfectly sets his feet. Na talagang plastada yung kanyang paa on that shot, and the follow-through for 3.
Claverol with 12 to shoot into the hands of Russell. Crossover, 3-pointer. Backboard lang ang tamaan.
And after 7 attempts, Matt Cayetano finally hits one.
He'll try it again. This time, backboard din ang natamaan on that attempt from Matt Cayetano.
Matt Cayetano rushed that shot. Could have used a little bit of fake and then some sidestep 3. I usually see that. Magaling doon si Donovan Mitchell. Those corner fake 3s. And it's a space after that fake.
So we're now at the halfway point of this second quarter. Here comes Bayanban, receives the pass. Maki Pellegrino, bibigay ng pick. Si JM Saloria, Pellegrino, floater, rims out!
Yeah, kanina pa, maalat ito si Maki Pellegrino. He likes those shots, those around 10 foot around the basket, and then goes bank, goes for the glass. Pero this time, hindi pumapasok yung ganong tira ni Maki.
Now 12 to shoot for Russell. Bibigyan ng pick si Escalante. Escalante on the pick and pop. Jumper is right on the money.
This guy is solid. Perfect pick and pop on that. Vince Ventos medyo nahuli din dun sa defensive play na yon. He was going under on that pick and on that screen.
And there's a foul away from the ball against Caraga. So that's the first team foul para dito sa Caraga region. With 4:12 remaining dito sa ating second quarter. So a grind out ball game, Ron, itong dalawang koponan na ito.
Very close affair so far. Itong CARAGA, 1-1 on their record, if I'm not mistaken. Tama ba? They lost their first game against Region 1.
That's right. That's actually Eastern Visayas who was their first opponent noong nakarang Sabado.
Big 3, finally Maki hits his second after a long while.
So that's I think 8 points na si Maki Pellegrino in this first half. Nice bounce pass to Russell on the cut. Ooh, misses the shot.
Yeah, lucky break there for Davao Eagles, and Vince Fuentes caught napping on the defense.
Pellegrino, another jumper. This time comes up empty. And last touch by CARAGA. And I think the CARAGA crowd was not happy on that last call. And here's our elite play of the game from J Project Clothing Shop from Maki Pellegrino. Was led the way for the Davao Eagles so far in this preliminary round. 14 to shoot. Pellegrino pops out. Bibigyan ng pick. That's a contested 3. Oh, that is in and out. Bulawin with the rebound and a foul.
Yeah, lots of in and out shots from Maki. Parang halfway through na. Hindi nga lang pumapasok.
A lot of in and out outside attempts for the Davao Eagles. It was on the way, pero that was some of them are halfway down, di ba? It's 25 to 20, so a low scoring second quarter for these two teams. Dito sa ating bracket A matchup. Russell looks to sell the nerves down para dito sa Team CARAGA region. Bibigyan ng pick si Escalante. Russell works around the screen for 3. And rebound. Mapunta ka Luwage. Luwage against Escalante. And Escalante with a strip. Loose ball. Babalik ang Luwage. Oh, that's another missed shot from close range.
Maalat.
They're diving for it. Who has it? Battling for the 50-50 ball and a tie-up.
So CARAGA will have the ball. Our possession here points to the host.
So the CARAGA squad, the home team, playing great defensive basketball throughout the first half.
Especially in the defensive end. At may halo na rin alat itong Davao region. A lot of good looks. A lot of open shots. I can say that those are good shot selection, but it's not really falling.
And Bayinting was trying to go for the steal as he was called for the foul. So itong Team CARAGA region, the CARAGOLD squad, able to maintain within striking distance of the defending champions. So dahil sa kanilang mga hustle plays, great defensive strategy for this young kids from the CARAGA region. So 18 to work with on the shot clock para dito sa CARAGA. Abajes, that's actually Claverol, bibigay sa kanyang kakampi. Now 9 to shoot. Escalante, tough baseline jumper, Claverol.
Yep.
Draws the foul on the putback play.
Rene Baterbonia out of position to get that rebound kasi siya yung nag-contest. Was forced to go out. Those are a very good technique or very good game plan on that sequence. It was Ripompo left fighting for the... that's Estandarte.
And penalty na ang Davao Eagles. So 2 free throws for Claverol ng Team CARAGA region.
And Claverol, this guy was the player of the game kahapon. Or one of the key guys, if I'm not mistaken.
So there's Gian Bulasa now sitting at the sidelines as he's now nursing a foot injury. So we're hoping for the best for Gian Bulasa para sa Davao Eagles. And it's now a one-possession game, 25 to 22 ating talaan para dito sa Team Davraa. A close contest dito sa Prosperidad, Agusan del Sur. Damag. Almost knocked away by Inting. Trying to split the defense. Damag from 3. Was fouled on a 3-point shot.
Yeah, may sabit on that contest by number 14 ng CARAGA. That's Platil.
Oo. Who committed that the personal foul. He was trying to close out Damag, pero may contact on that body bump from the 3-point line.
And Al Damag, kahapon, he was also a big impact, especially coming off the bench. Kakapasok pa lamang, made big impact agad. Right now, he's trying to do that once more. It has been a low-scoring affair so far. Offensively, both of the teams, you can say, struggling to find their perfect rhythm that they had yesterday. Because both of the teams, remember, they won their last game. They won their games yesterday. So, medyo high momentum, get good rhythm out of it. But right now, either of the teams not really showing what they did kahapon.
And of course, medyo limited yung rest time also for these two teams.
Yep, kasi nagkasunod lang naman yung laro nila kahapon. After Caraga and Zamboanga, it was kaagad Davao versus Eastern Visayas.
And this time around, perfect trip at the free throw line para kang Al Damag. It's now a 28-22 advantage for the Eagles ng Davao region. Under 2 minutes remaining dito sa ating second quarter. So a grind out, low-scoring defensive second quarter for these two teams. Platir almost slipped, but Escalante, that's a tough fadeaway. High looper, rebound, mapunta kang Baterbonia. And Bayanting looks to make some things happen on the offensive end. 14 on the shot clock. Bayanting splits the defense, slip, and another turnover for the Eagles. A little bit sloppy on the offensive end on that last possession for the Eagles. Abajes. Ibigay sa kanyang kakampi. That's Claverol for three.
Confident looking shot by the young guy, Claverol. Straight away catch and shoot. Doesn't matter if there's a hand on his face, he's gonna make it.
And that's a big three-pointer for Claverol to cut the deficit to a one-possession game. Damag from the corner, three is way off. And a foul on Team Caraga. So the last foul was called against Bulawin ng Caraga region. A grind-out contest dito po sa ating Bracket A matchup sa Prosperidad, Agusan del Sur. So we're tying 14 on the shot clock for the Eagles ng Davao region. So they're only up by 3 points with 55 seconds remaining. Baterbonias easily stolen by Escalante. Sanoria takes it right back. Pabalik kang Maki Pellegrino. Pellegrino goes to Bayanting, thought about it. Instead, gives it up to Maki Pellegrino with 16 on the shot clock. Now being guarded by Sichon. Pellegrino, three-pointer, no! Gets it right back. Follow-away jumper is good.
Maki Pellegrino really confident about his skills. First miss, then tracks it down, pulls it up on the right baseline. Talagang kita mo na alam niya, kaya niya.
So shot clock and game clock almost even. Caverol misfiring on the three. And we're down to the final 8 seconds of the first half.
Yeah, I think that was not a good shot para sa Caraga. Binigay ulit ang possession dito sa Davao.
Pellegrino for three. No! And there goes the buzzer. Mula po dito sa EOC Gymnasium here in Prosperidad, Agusan del Sur. So low-scoring, highly defensive ball game between these two teams. Dito sa ating Bracket A matchup here in the preliminary round. A lot of fireworks coming up here in the second half as the Eagles ng Davao region on top by 5, 30-25 over the host, Caraga, Caragold.
J Project Clothing Shop has been a sublimation company for a long time. We have evolved by proving quality and top-notch products for our customers. The design jerseys are carefully examined and printed in a quality machine that produces a fast printing, the biggest machine in the printing industry. In the sewing section, all the sewing experts use quality thread, needles and machine to make the product good-looking and durable. We customize clothing and sportswear in full sublimation. What are you waiting? Visit us now. J Project Clothing Shop has been a sublimation company for a long time. We have evolved by proving quality and top-notch products for our customers. The design jerseys are carefully examined and printed in a quality machine that produces a fast printing, the biggest machine in the printing industry. In the sewing section, all the sewing experts use quality thread, needles and machine to make the product good-looking and durable. We customize clothing and sportswear in full sublimation. What are you waiting? Visit us now.
At balik po tayo mula po sa EOC Gymnasium here in Prosperidad, Agusan del Sur. So this facility is part of the Governor D.O. Plaza Government Center here in the capital ng Agusan del Sur, Prosperidad. And another big test here for the Davao Eagles as they're battling against a very gritty CARAGA squad. The host team now within striking distance, they're only down by 5 as we're about to start the third quarter. So ako po si Ray Alonsagay, kasama ko po si Ron Japet Nena, and this live stream is powered by J Project Sports. So follow and like our Facebook page sa J Project Sports.
Yeah, Davao region really had a struggle, especially from downtown. Kung gaano sila kainit kahapon, it's somewhat the other side of the story. Kumbaga, ibang-iba sila ngayon. Wasn't really hitting threes, wasn't really the usual groove to start things off. Here, but they're still up nevertheless. After that poor shooting, up pa rin sila ng 5. So before this third quarter starts, may shoutout muna ko rin. Shoutout sa pinsan ko at sa asawa niya, si Prince Mesa at Iris Mesa, na nanonood ngayon at sumusubaybay, nag-cheer para sa Davao region.
As we begin this third quarter, and by the way, gusto kong i-shoutout sa aking isang mabuting kong kaibigan, one of my good friends from Bukidnon. So shoutout to Melberta Kababasada and Junko J. Redondo. So shoutout po sa inyo. Happy watching from Bukidnon. Thank you for supporting us mula po sa Prosperidad, Agusan del Sur. Claverol, top 3. Got it!
Oh, this guy has been the story for CARAGA. Kahit sa first quarter kanina, he was hitting from all sides of the court. Threes, twos, and even free throws. He was on point.
Medyo unorthodox yung shooting stroke itong si Claverol, but that was effective there, and a quick answer from Maki Pellegrino.
Maki Pellegrino taking it into the opponent's chest. That's how you score against.
Oh my goodness! Claverol back-to-back threes in the third quarter.
Yeah, Claverol on a roll again. Kahapon, it was almost the same story. Claverol rolling from downtown. Back to back.
And it's a 1-point game. Sanoria will try.
Long two.
Way off. And just like that, a golden opportunity for CARAGA to take this lead on this possession into the hands of the man on fire. That's Claverol. Babalik ang Russell. Ball knocked loose, and here comes Bayenting. Bayenting, bibigay kang Maki Pellegrino. Pellegrino swings it over to Sanoria. Got hammered, and a foul on Claverol.
Yeah. That's a hard foul para sa kanya, or might be dangerous kaya kumapit na lang siya. But a better start here for CARAGA. In third quarter scoring 6-2.
And thanks to the 3-point shots from Claverol here in this third quarter.
2 straight 3-pointers. All of the points. Or offensive foul will be called against Sanoria.
Legal pick from JM Sonoria. And Caragold will take possession. We have about 2 minutes gone by dito sa ating third quarter. So a highly competitive game on this all Mindanao matchup here in Bracket A. So possible signs of trouble perhaps for the Eagles ng Davao region. Russell.
CARAGA now sensing some blood. They want to continue their push.
Oh, from Prosperidad. That's from San Francisco, I think. Ilang pumasok yung tira from Claverol. Maki skies in. Baterbonia cleans it up.
Smart move by Baterbonia. Inabangan niya because there was 2 defenders against Maki challenging him on the edge. That freed him up a bit. So he gets the offensive rebound plus the 2.
So that's 34-31 for the Eagles ng Davao region. Claverol. 3-point shot. No go. Rebound. Loose ball. Mapunta kang Cayetano. What a hustle from Bryce's Bayenting. Oh! And Baterbonia caught dancing to the wrong song as he was called for the traveling violation.
Yeah, masyadong maaga yung take-off ni Rene Baterbonia. And he was frustrated and apologizing to Coach Jess.
I think he got surprised na he's wide open. Kaya natawagan siya ng traveling violation itong si Rene Baterbonia. Russell. Now guarded by Bayenting. Bibigyan ng pick si Escalante. Now there's a switch. Now being played by Sanoria. Russell looks for the opening, finds it Sean with 5 to shoot. He has to fire away, way off, but Escalante cleans it up for the putback.
Rene Batnerbonia beaten on that interior. And he was looking to coach, just apologizing. He acknowledges his mistake again. He was out of position and little bit hustle right there para sa kanya.
Pellegrino inside, almost knocked away. Batnerbonia draws the foul. Almost a swipe there from CARAGA, but Batnerbonia able to recover.
Yeah, just when we thought that kahapon against Eastern Visayas, that was the hardest test for Davao region, but this is a much more acid test for the defending champs. Look at the score, even CARAGA taking the lead earlier. And Rene Batnerbonia on the line, chance for 2 at the line.
As he makes the first free throw. So you can check our online shopping platforms sa J Project Clothing Shop, sa Lazada, Shopee, at ng TikTok. 2-point lead for Team Davraa. A grind-out contest dito sa Bracket A. And by the way, after this game between Davao at ng CARAGA, it will be the matchup between Western Visayas at ng Team Northern Mindanao. So yan po ang ating abangan mamaya. Wala po sa Prosperidad, Agusan del Sur. Oh, Escalante almost lost it. And he turns it over. Here comes Pellegrino. Sky's in for 2.
Grabe. Maki Pellegrino, that mahirap yun i-block kasi ang taas ng talon ni Maki.
Sechon almost fumbled it, but able to find a wide open teammate. Escalante for 2.
Rene Batnerbonia overextending on that play. And Coach Jess upset with his team. Mali yung trap at yung positioning on that press.
So that was a bad defensive breakdown on that possession from the Eagles.
He was airing his frustration to his players. So chance here for Davao to come back or bounce back.
Skip pass to Cayetano. Pellegrino to Batnerbonia, puts it in.
Batnerbonia binomba pa sa ere. And good pass also, good play from Maki Pellegrino. Unselfish on that play. That's kailangan gawin ni Maki more of that.
That's a great look from Claverol as he answers right back.
Claverol, third three-pointer in this third quarter.
And
tatlong tres na pinapakawalan itong si Claverol dito sa pangatlong yugto natin.
Itong Claverol, this guy is carrying the load for Team CARAGA. 3-point shot. Doesn't get the bounce, and here comes Team CARAGA.
The host region now cheering. Oh,
and Russell commits the backcourt violation.
His feet wasn't established. Sinalo niya yung bola, patawid pa lang siya. So, kailangan before you catch the ball from midcourt, naka-establish yung dalawang feet mo, yung dalawang paa mo.
So, dapat na-establish yung feet cleanly on the other side of the court.
Kasi doon niya na-establish pagkasalo niya, dun sa patawid pa lang siya. As we take a look at
here it is, our sharpshooter moment from J Project Clothing Shop from Claverol, his third three-pointer. That's Pellegrino. Oh, Batnerbonia, rebound, put back, no! Loose ball. And here comes CARAGA. A 2-on-2. Lob to Claverol, yes sir!
And look at the crowd roar, the home team. This is the home region making their noise be heard all around the Philippines. All-out support for the home team.
The Agrosanon crowd has come alive in the third quarter. Bayenting misses the 3. And here comes CARAGA.
The tie ball game here at 40.
A low-scoring ball game here in this third quarter. Chance for CARAGA to take this lead on this possession. Claverol with 9 to shoot. Now, bibigay na pick. That's from Rosario Agusan del Sur. Misses the three-pointer.
Oh, what a backs out right there by by Raisus.
And a foul on Claverol as he was trying to stop that fast break play.
Wise play by Raisus Bahinting as we take a look at this elite play of the game. What a lob pass, Ray. That was from Prosperidad to San Francisco play.
Hatid sa inyo ng J Project Clothing Shop.
As that also ties the game. We're tied at 40 all here. Coach Jess, parang hindi siya not really happy on what he's seeing.
It turns out to be an exciting contest. We have an all Mindanao battle. One from Davao region, the other from the host team, the CARAGA region. Bainting lost it, able to recover. Pellegrino, open look. That's a three.
A warm-up three for Maki all day long to shoot. Everyone was looking at Raisus Bainting, caught ball watching against the point guard of Davao region. Bainting eyes at the back of his head. Sees Maki on the corner.
Escalante thought about it, pulls up from the mid-range, and he converts.
That was a tough one from Escalante. One dribble pull up, hand on his face, body when he land. Nothing but net.
Bayanban, mabalik ang Bayanting. He'll shoot, and he'll miss. And here comes Caraga, but Batanlonia takes it away. Trying to push off the defense and scores!
What a footwork by Rene Baterbonia. Also hustle, yung steal, plus the patience down low with those extra move from his pivot, making it for 2.
45-42 para sa Eagles ng Davao Region. Russell, now guarded by Bayanban. There's a switch, now being guarded by Maki Pellegrino. Claverol looks for a pick. Instead, passes off to Sichon. Want to shoot.
Yep, good. Tumama sa ring.
But we got it out of the way. Pellegrino soaring and missing. Baterbonia left-handed. And the putback.
Yeah, it's Rene's time right now. He's dominating down low, showing why he's the most valuable player of Palarong Pambansa 2025. The reigning MVP. Showing off when it matters most.
And he has come to life itong player na ito na si Rene Baterbonia in the third quarter. Another missed shot. And Eagles wants to continue this momentum. Baterbonia wants to go on the drive. Yes, sir!
And Caraga, the Caragold will call timeout here. Rene Baterbonia, 6 straight points for Mr. MVP, the homeboy.
An epic run. Thanks to the efforts of Rene Baterbonia. Here's our elite play of the game. Hatid sa inyo ng J Project Sports. Tatawan ng timeout ang Caraga. At gusto ko pong isa-shoutout sa Mass Communication Department of the Ateneo de Davao University, led by Mr. Joseph Laruscain alongside his wife, Ma'am Lia Laruscain. Shoutout po sa inyo. Thank you for watching sa ating live coverage. And then, of course, shoutout ko po yung isa sa mga good friends of mine, Arman James Calonia mula sa Dubai, United Arab Emirates.
And also, isa-shoutout ko rin yung church ko from Panabo, the International Family Ministries of River of Life. To Pastor Brendo Medina and Pastor Alisa Medina, nanunood ngayon at nag-comment na pa-shoutout daw. So, shoutout to my church, ROL family, and to all watching all the way from Panabo and everyone who's watching right now.
So, happy viewing po sa inyo. Thank you for tuning in sa ating live coverage. We have over 50,000 live viewers sa ating Facebook Live. Thank you very much for your all-out support. And this live stream is powered by J Project Sports.
And to all my friends na nanonood, ang dami nakikita kasi yung live stream is right in front of us. Also, we can see who's watching. So, around 15 to more than 20 of my friends are watching this live stream right now. Grabe yung suporta.
Oo, ibang klaseng suporta sa imo ron, ha?
Wow, what a run that was for Davao. Some counter punch on those 4 previous possessions.
Oh, nice high-low play and Abajes with a finish. What a pass from Team Caragold.
And Rene Baterbonia talking to his teammates that they have to communicate more on those switches. Kasi Rene Baterbonia went high on that defense and Luwage went high also. So
But he answers right back. Nakabawi doon si Aaron Luwage.
Yup, Aaron Luwage quickly catches things up on the offensive end on their defensive mishap kanina.
And the Eagles wants to have a much better defensive strategy here in this third quarter. Down to a minute to play. Great close up. Doesn't matter for Claverol.
Fourth three of the game for Claverol. That was the most contested shot. Yun yung pinakamahirap na tres na nakita ko that he's hit today.
Bayanban, way off. Rebound, loose ball, at papunta kang Escalante. It's now a two-possession game, a 4-point deficit for Caragold. Basel, now being played by Bayanban, stops his dribble. Lands it to the hands of Claverol. 8 to shoot. Claverol blows past Baterbonia, misses the layup. And they still have time with 15 seconds for the Eagles.
Last
Pellegrino accelerating the layup, misses a shot.
Not a good shot by Maki. Could have used a little bit of that time para sila lang nilasha.
Oh, and a steal! Pellegrino all the way, and the layup is good.
But Maki, just when we thought he had an error, what a steal by Maki to end the third quarter. Davao keeping their lead.
And the Eagles still in command. They're still in the driver's seat over the host, CARAGA Caragold, as they're on top by 6, 53 to 47. So, na ako yung mga additional shoutouts. So, shoutout to my good friend, Councilor Ian Catalan from Panabo City, Davao del Norte. And shoutout ko din si Christian Yanyan Bahagi mula sa Carmen, Davao del Norte. So, happy viewing po sa inyo mga amigo diya sa Davao del Norte.
And also to the Mayor's Office of the Municipality of Braulio Duhali, nagpapa-shoutout Mayor Inday Rubinos. And also my father who is also her Chief of Staff dun sa Municipality of Braulio Duhali. Shoutout to Mr. Ronald Mena, my father. So, lots of big figures watching this game.
Tama ka dyan. And here comes it, Sean. Titira si Abadies, Mintes. At bola mapunta kang Pellegrino. At nagmamadali na ang mga Agila. He drives, shot is good.
Professional move there by Maki, going coast to coast, one-on-one on the baseline. Goes left over the block.
55-47 for the Eagles ng Davao Region. And no wonder this guy, isa sa mga nicknames ni Maki Pellegrino is the Mindanao Phenom.
Yep. Yeah. Nakita ko yun. Oh, that's a foul. Yeah, foul.
A little bit over-aggressive on the defensive end from Baterbonia. He was trying to go for the steal and he was called for a personal foul. First moments of the fourth period, as that was the first team foul of our final frame ng Davao Eagles. And hold on, that's a foul away from the play. That's against Damag. And that's the second team foul. So foul management will be the key if you're the Eagles ng Davao Region in this fourth and final quarter. Pero itong Team Caraga Region, they have to maintain this momentum. They're still within striking distance, all thanks to the efforts of Claverol, their outstanding shooter with 4 3-pointers in the third quarter alone.
Taking a very special game from Claverol to make this a game. And
he fires away! Yes!
Wow, this guy is unconscious. How many threes does he has right now? 8? 7?
5 threes already in the second half alone.
But we saw kanina first half, he was already hitting the threes. It's Maki and Claverol.
Extra feed, Damag. Corner pocket, hits the three.
What an unselfish play on that one. Damag lurking on the corner pocket. Good recognition by Luwage.
That's a much better offensive execution for the Eagles. Abajes. And there's a body bump foul called on Luwage. That's the third team foul on the Eagles. Here's our replay, the sharpshooter moment from J Project Loading Shop. So maganda yung rotation ng bola dito, able to find the open Al Damag.
Unselfish play. You know, kids need to learn that. You know, to keep the ball moving, find the open guy, collapse the defense, make them commit, and someone's gonna be open. Just be unselfish.
He'll try it again, Claverol. This time he misses. Hold on.
There's a foul after the shot. And fight for the rebound. And the fight for the rebound.
So that's against Team Caraga. And there's the look at Coach Jess Evangelio. Now leading the way for the Eagles. The championship coach from their last year run sa Ilocos Norte.
Yeah, and check this. Davao region already has 3 team fouls. So tatlong fouls na para sa mga Agilas ng Davao. With just wala pang 2 minutes na nanlaro. This might be crucial down the stretch.
Pellegrino launches. Three-pointer is way off the mark. And that will go to Team Caragold ng Caraga region. That's region 13 on the northeastern side of Mindanao. So shoutout natin sa ating mga kababayan mula sa Dinagat Island, Surigao del Norte, Surigao del Sur, Agusan del Norte at ng Agusan del Sur.
Yep. In Siargao is Caraga too.
Oh, isa sa mga kilalang mga isla, tourist destinations ng ating bansa. 58-50 para dito sa Davao Eagles.
Stepping.
Oh, that's a big stop from J.M. Sanoria.
James Sanoria has been silent all throughout the game, but he's doing the intangibles, those rebounds, those backs out, and even on the one-on-one defense, he's stepping up. But we haven't seen him score a lot here or score some points.
So about 2 minutes gone by in this fourth and final quarter. Bainting stops his dribble. Cayetano. Three-pointer off the back iron. Rebound. Who has it? Cayetano with another chance. Swings it over. Pellegrino. Three is missed. Long rebound from Cayetano from the foul line. Jumper's good.
And 2 offensive rebounds for Matt. Right place at the right time for Mr. Pogi Cayetano. This time he goes mid-range.
He was shooting blanks in the ball game pero nagkaroon ng magandang pakakataon ni Matt Cayetano to convert that mid-range jumper from the foul line. And that's a shove foul called on Matt Cayetano. And that's the last foul to give already with 7:05 to go in this game.
Yeah, this might be crucial if the game goes to distance within the last 2 minutes. Wala nang foul to give ang Davao region.
Here's our elite play of the game. Hatid sa inyo ng J Project Loading Shop. There's that fadeaway jumper from inside the foul line from Matt Cayetano. 8 to shoot para dito kang Claverol, who delivered this magic here for Team Caraga. Crossover jumper on top of the backboard. The putback is good from Sichon.
Good, that was good.
Kasi natamaan yung
ring.
yung shot.
Yes, Baterbonia was asking na hindi daw yung counted, but already Baterbonia was out of position on the rebound again, and no one was boxing out or kay Sichon when he made that shot.
Here comes Bainting, now facilitating the offense. Sanoria knocked away, last touch by Escalante.
So the 5 on the floor for Davao, this is their starters. The middle of the fourth quarter. You want to shake things off here and get some separation.
Alley-oop to Sanoria, misses. Baterbonia against 3 defenders, surrounded. And he misses a shot. Sanoria, another offensive rebound. Able to find Bainting with 4 to shoot. Fires away. Jumpers right on the money.
Screen by Sanoria. Bainting with a finish. Look at Bainting, smallest guy on the floor. Hits that big jumper to extend the lead back to 10.
And Sichon breaks free, but a foul on Maki Pellegrino. Akala niya that was a clean block.
Coach Jess upset on the bench. He thought it was clean, but referee sees otherwise.
And there's Gian Bulasa now mentoring his teammates. That's Matt Cayetano there on the sidelines. So Gian Bulasan nursing a foot injury, and he's already out of the tournament. Itong si Gian Bulasan ng Davao Eagles. So we wish him all the best on his speedy recovery.
He's wearing a cast.
Gian Bulasa, that's right.
Yeah,
he's wearing a
may
cast.
parang tawag dyan sa Tagalog. But yeah, he has a cast on his right foot.
So far, itong Team Caraga region, in terms of the foul situation, only has one team foul in this fourth quarter. 6 minutes to go in this ball game. Bayinting off the hesitation move.
Nice pass.
Pellegrino left corner. 3 is no good. Sichon tracks down the loose ball. Forward pass to Russell.
Good pressure by Bahinting. Trying to track that ball down, and that forces the passer, the initial pass, to be medyo nilakasan niya kasi Bahinting was trailing right behind him.
A 9-point advantage for the Eagles ng Davao region. So they have this enough separation over the host, Caraga Caragol. Cayetano pops out. That was offline. Baterbonia tracks down another offensive rebound. Mabalik ang Bayinting with 8 to shoot. Cayetano on top. Pellegrino thought about it. He drives. Got for 2.
Beautiful move by Maki, freezing the defense with that little bit of a fake pass to Rene. Sees the open air.
It's
Glides.
Maki mania in the fourth quarter.
The Mindanao Phenom stepping up big time.
And he has delivered those pressure-packed shots so far in the second half. Claverol struggling. Bibigay kang Abadjes. Mabalik ang Claverol.
Three to
shoot. He has to fire away.
Are they aware?
And that's great defense from the Eagles.
Now Eagles, the defending champs, stepping up big time when it matters most now.
Here's our elite play of the game from Maki Pellegrino, hatid sa inyo ng J Project Loading Shop.
Yeah, the defender was too worried of that drop pass ni Maki to Rene, but Maki goes all the way to the cup. Hindi niya pinasa because the defender was very occupied on the presence of Baterbonia. Open.
Pellegrino on the attack, puts it up, spins out, but 2 free throws coming up for Maki Pellegrino.
Kinaliwa pa, and look at Maki attracting the defense. Dalawa yung sumalubong sa kanya from the outside. The Caraga was overextending on that play. Maki with an open lane. And, the help defense coming with a foul.
If you remember in the third quarter, it was Rene Baterbonia who triggered this offensive run for the Davao Eagles. In the fourth quarter, si Maki Pellegrino ang magsasalo sa opensa ng Davao Eagles.
Yeah. And Maki time now in the fourth. Rene starting it, and Maki continuing the damage for the Davao region.
Under 5 minutes remaining, 4:33 to be exact in this fourth and final quarter. So Maki Pellegrino now has an excellent showing. This is his second straight game of having an excellent offensive production for the Davao Eagles. Coming off a triple-double performance kahapon, itong si Maki Pellegrino.
Wow, good team defense.
Bayinting pulls up. Oh, what a rebound by Pellegrino! Turn around and misses. Sanoria, another offensive rebound. But as you can see, yung mga Eagles really crashing those offensive rebounds.
Wow, what hustle is being shown by the defending champs. They're defending champs for a reason.
Tatawag ng timeout with 4:15 to go in this fourth and final quarter. So we're down to 4:15 remaining dito sa ating fourth quarter. A packed house dito sa loob ng EOC Gymnasium. And we also see here, so we also have Governor Santiago Cane ng Agusan del Sur now watching at courtside dito sa EOC Gymnasium. I'm pretty sure he's enjoying the action dito sa ating laro na ito ngayong araw na ito.
And also our 60K viewers, 62K viewers in our Facebook live stream via J Project Sports are enjoying this game.
Laverol, quick pull up, and all of a sudden itong Team Caraga has gone silent here in this fourth quarter, and here comes the steal. Pellegrino, no look pass to Butterboy, throws it down. He hammers it home with two hands, much to the delight of the Agusanon crowd. What a highlight for the Davao Eagles.
And also much to the delight of the crowd, Ray.
And the crowd are enjoying the moment here in this fourth and final quarter.
It all started with Raisus Bahinting getting that loose ball, that 50-50 ball, and forward pass to Maki, and Maki does the rest to Baterbonia with a finish.
That speaks to the excellent team chemistry ng Davao Eagles.
And mga vloggers, paldong-paldo na naman. May pang-highlights na.
Oh my
Nakita
goodness.
ko si open court dito, tuwang-tuwa.
And a lot of content creators are also watching here inside this EOC Gymnasium. What a showcase for these young kids from this all Mindanao matchup here in Bracket A. Hindi rin magpapuli si Claverol having an outstanding game.
I think he's had already 8 3-pointers from this game. Grabe. Interesting, kahapon pa din yan. Very consistent from downtown.
Grabe yung showcase from these two teams from Caraga and the Davao region. But so far the defending champs are on top by 14. Pellegrino now managing the clock down to 7 seconds on the shot clock. Bayinting, quick release. And Sanoria, another offensive rebound. What effort from JM Sanoria in this ball game. That's a set shot from 3.
Oh, forced one.
And teka lang, na-foul na tinawag. That's against Baterbonia.
Yeah, not a good shot by Maki Pellegrino. Hand already in his face. But he still decided to pull that trigger. Yun, na-block. So ito na yung sinasabi natin, penalty na itong Davao region. Kanina pa rin sila over the limit. But good foul management within the last 4 minutes. Parang di ko nakita na nag-commit ng foul itong Davao region. This is the first foul in quite a while, but he started this fourth quarter being aggressive. That leads to some fouling early.
So itong Davao Eagles able to pull away here in this fourth and final quarter. Magkaroon ng magandang rhythm thanks to the efforts of Maki Pellegrino and Rene Baterbonia.
Yeah, it's an all-around effort for the defending champions, turning the script here in the fourth quarter.
So second free throw is missed, and that's another rebound for Rene Baterbonia. So this kid, this big guy standing 6'4", Rene Baterbonia, having an excellent showing dito sa laro na ito, most especially in the third and fourth quarter. Here comes Maki Pellegrino. Maneuvering, able to find Matt Cayetano. Another missed shot. But what a save from Rene Baterbonia, Ron.
Another offensive rebound. The offensive rebound has been the story here in the fourth quarter, lalo na ito sa fourth quarter. Medyo hindi nakakakuha ng good rhythm because of those offensive rebounds. Itong Caraga, they are beaten inside.
And tatawag muna ng timeout with 2:38 remaining here in the fourth quarter.
Clothing Shop has been a sublimation company for a long time. We have evolved by proving quality and top-notch products for our customers. The design jerseys are carefully examined and printed in a quality machine that produces a fast printing, the biggest machine in the printing industry. In the sewing section, all the sewing experts use quality thread, needles and machine to make the product good-looking and durable. We customize clothing and sportswear in full sublimation. What are you waiting? Visit us now. J Project Clothing Shop has been a sublimation company for a long time. We have evolved by proving quality and top-notch products for our customers. The design jerseys are carefully examined and printed in a quality machine that produces a fast printing, the biggest machine in the printing industry.
And we're down to 2 minutes and 38 remaining dito sa ating fourth and final quarter. Shoutout natin sa ating mga live viewers. At one point, we reached over 60+ thousand live viewers sa ating Facebook Live.
Yeah. It's a very high, parang consistent yung views natin.
Baterbonia muscling his way, and this time misses the shot. Almost a steal there by Bainting. Claverol on the attack. And
Body
two
bump.
free throws coming up.
Yep, body bump by James Lanoria.
So 2 free throws for Claverol kasi kanina na pong penalty ang Davao Eagles.
Yep, that was also a shooting foul. James Lanoria just got a little bit close to the body on his defense. Could just like get it a little bit of gap, and then alam ko athletic naman to si JM. He can go up for that chase down block. Pero yun nga lang.
Mintis yung unang free throw from Claverol.
Yeah.
Medyo lumamig na yung offense na Nia here in this fourth quarter after a hot shooting streak from the three-point line in the third quarter.
Yeah, he's been kept in check here in the fourth.
So nagkaroon ng mga adjustments on the defensive end for the Davao Eagles, not allowing those offensive opportunities from Claverol in this fourth quarter. So a dozen-point lead for the defending champions. Pellegrino on the skip pass. Nice ball rotation. Baterbonia with 7 to shoot. Nice patience, but he was caught dancing to the wrong song. Traveling violation on the big man. So we're about to wind down the final 2 minutes of this ball game. So itong Davao Eagles, so far they were able to weather the hosts at bay. They were able to weather the storm in the form of the CARAGA Gold. So dahil sa magandang disiplina sa depensa in the fourth quarter, and also the efforts of Maki Pellegrino and Rene Baterbonia, sila nag-step up dito big time in the final period.
It's a total team effort here for Davao. Maki Pellegrino, you can say it wasn't really the best of his shooting day.
Claverol steps back for 3.
Wow!
Yes, sir!
Oh my, that was tough shot. That was a very tough shot against Rene Baterbonia. Step back, double step back.
I think
Luka Doncic.
Yeah. CARAGA is not yet going anywhere just yet. They're down by single digits. 90 seconds to play. A must-score possession if you're the Eagles to put this game away. Alley-oop to Sanoria! Misses the layup. Rebound. Mapunta ka Sanoria. What a hustle. Gets it right back. Trying to find a teammate. Loose ball. And here comes Bayenting. Pellegrino now tracks it down. And a foul on CARAGA.
Yeah, Matt Cayetano was asking for it, and Maki Pellegrino quickly goes to him. He says, sorry for not seeing him, but he was wide open on that wing.
And we're down to 1 minute and 9 to go in this fourth and final quarter.
It has been an exciting game, especially a treat to our fans and a treat to our online live viewers. And what a privilege also to call this game. Of course, Ron Japet Mena with our play-by-play commentator here, Mr. Ray Alansaga, all the way from Panabo City, covering this game.
What a showcase in front of this Agursanon crowd. And by the way, nanonood po ngayon sa courtside si Governor Santiago Cane Jr. And I'm pretty sure he's enjoying the action at courtside. Almost an ankle breaker there.
Yeah.
Escalante.
That
block by Sanoria.
Two-handed block by JM.
There's that athleticism from JM Sanoria.
Yeah.
Here in this ball game.
Under a minute to play. And Davao will use a lot of the time remaining here.
I think they're gonna play keep away here in this fourth quarter. Pellegrino slicing and dicing and a turnover.
Read well by the defense.
Claverol switching hands and an offensive foul. As Bayenting able to draw the charge. That's a great defense from Rice's Bayenting, able to draw the charge.
Great defense indeed by Rice's Bayenting, challenging Claverol, the hottest guy on the floor right now, on the air, mid-air. Height doesn't matter for Rices right now.
That speaks to the high basketball IQ.
Yeah.
Wala
Iba ang
kang
utak.
Risus. Yeah, Risus
And
Bayenting.
Maki Pellegrino having cramps right now.
I think he's shaken up there on the
Yeah, cramps.
baseline. So he's being helped off by his assistant coach Martin Manigo ng Davao Eagles.
Yep.
I think he's taking his breath here with 34 seconds to play dito sa ating fourth quarter. A double-digit lead for the Eagles, the reigning champions, the Davao region, with a much better fourth quarter performance after a very slow first half.
Quickly, they were able to bounce back here in the second half. Maki Pellegrino with smiles on his face despite having some cramps, but alam niya, they're gonna win it. They're gonna improve to 3-0. 3 straight days of basketball for Davao region. 3 straight wins also.
And brought to 7 seconds. I think Bayenting will just waste away the time. Cayetano with a push shot. And another rebound from Sanoria. And the Davao Eagles surviving a little scare from the CARAGA Caragold. A much better fourth quarter performance for the Davao Eagles, led of course by Maki Pellegrino and Rene Baterbonia.
But take heed, hindi pa tapos ang Davao region. They still have one more game left to play. And that's gonna be against Zamboanga Peninsula. And that's gonna be tomorrow kasi sa Friday will be our quarterfinals and semifinals.
An outstanding second half performance for the Davao Eagles as they win this one mula po dito sa EOC Gymnasium. They will go 3-0 sa bracket A dito sa ating preliminary round. And our final score, that's the Eagles of Davao Region 69 and the host CARAGA Caragold 59. So the Eagles of Davao Region will go 3-0 sa kanilang kampanya here in bracket A. You're still watching the boys high school basketball tournament of the 66 Palarong Pambansa.
Mula sa baryo